Good day. Thank you for stopping by my channel. By the way, let me fully introduce myself. My name is Musa. I'm a network and a global business coach. I'm so privileged working under a 40-year-old company and brand in health and wellness sector, specializing in helping people to make a 6-figure income that allows them to leave their jobs, buy houses, buy cars, travel for holidays, educate kids, have time and financial freedom. Let me tell you something about me before. I have been busy ever since I started my grade 1 at school. Busy with books, learning or studying. It wasn't a good upbringing. My family was poor. I left school and found a job. I became more busier than before. Busy working, building my boss's empire. I was even verbally awarded the hard-working employee. I changed jobs, I changed careers, I changed bosses, but I didn't change my position. I remained the same Musa, poor guy and busy. I was busy failing even to look after myself, not to mention my family. My salary was so little, just enough for rent and a little bit of grocery. It was very hard. I remember the other day when my boss decided to shut down his business and left us without being paid. It was a terrible experience. I was sitting on my single bed in my room, deeply troubled. My landlord appeared with a document on his hand stating that my rent was doubling up. I nearly collapsed. But it was just one of those bad moments of life. A lot happened that moment. But anyway, that wasn't the end of the world. I knew that if I want my life to change, I have to change my thinking also. Because you can't expect your life to change next year if your thinking is still the same like 5 years back. Now I was busy trying to figure out what exactly I must do for me to change my life for the better, for me to reach my goals. By then I was in one of my profession, my favorite job, the waitering. Let me tell you something about this waitering job. When I joined waitering myself, I thought I have arrived to my world. I thought now I will reach my goals. I will reach my dreams. Earning tips every day, having drinks anytime I feel like. Anytime is month end. This was a dream come true, I thought. But the years passed and I'm still busy working every day, abnormal hours, chasing for those goals. But the goals are still on the paper. Nothing's happening. I'm only watching my boss reaching his goals, building his empire from my effort while I'm going deep down. Now I started to realize that no, this job that I'm busy doing is actually a good job. It's not a bad job, it's a good job, but it's not good enough for my future plans. It's not good enough for my goals. This job will never build my dreams. This job will never give me income that will allow me to buy a house or my dream car. This job will never give me an income that will allow me to leave this job. This job will never send my kids to a better education or give them what they deserve. This job is keeping me busy in such a way that I don't even have time to see my kids grow. I remember the other day I felt guilt, so pained when I dumped my kid at the daycare. He remained crying. This job actually is not even giving me time freedom or financial freedom. This job does not even have a pension. If you hold on for your life, you will reap nothing. You will have a miserable retirement. This job, why there is no pension, is that this job is made for school kids who just finished school waiting for the results, or the students who are on holiday looking for part-time job to raise money for books or money to carry when they go back to school. It's surprisingly to see people reach 30 years, 35 years. People, they even reach 40 years working as a waiter, closing the gap for the rightful people. Even the school kids can't get the gap to work part-time and raise some money to buy some books. Anyway, don't get me wrong. I'm not judging anybody. I'm trying to open your mind and start your 2019 with a better vision. It's not only about waitering, but any job that we are doing for our bosses to reach their dreams, to build their empires. Then they turn and give us a bribe, which we call a salary, to stop us from building our own future, to stop us from leaving them and start our own dreams. I want you to look into life with a new eye in 2019. I want you to stop being busy like what you have been doing ever since you started working for your boss and start become productive like your boss. Allow me to explain this word busy is. Being busy is waking up in the morning, do house chores, go to work and do your shift, come back home, do house chores again, time and again. Nothing is seen on the table. But being productive is doing your business. The business that is going to give profit, like what your boss is doing right now. So I want you to ask yourself this question: am I being busy or I am productive every time? I want you to stop wallowing in self-pity in 2019 and have a direction in life. Prepare yourself for the opportunity. Have an open mind. Set goals, write them down. You know, setting goals is so powerful in such a way that thinking about it makes you feel so happy. You hold the keys for your success. Don't forget that. So you have to focus on working on your goals. I see some people even struggle from setting goals because they fear failure. What will people say if I fail? From now on, start thinking about what will people say if I succeed. Think about what will make you happy. Take that word happiness and define that word to yourself. Because everybody have a different view about this word happiness. Ask yourself what makes you happy. Is buying a car? Is buying a house? Or having a kraal or a farm full of cattle or livestock? Or it's getting married? Or it's reaching out to that kid that you abandoned some years back? You know, as men, we always do that. You know what exactly will make you happy. But you have to have a desire. This word desire is so powerful. This word desire is fundamental to success. Having a desire with something gives you power and actions to go after it, and you see yourself changing from being a dreamer into a doer. Have a burning desire. Have a burning desire. Write down your goals. The goals that are not written down are just like non-existing goals. Then put yourself into your goals and start having that feeling of living your dreams. Then put yourself into action. Work hard and strive for excellence. Believe in yourself. Work on yourself and develop yourself to build your goals. Believe come rain, come thunder, my goals will come true. Never think negative about your goals or involve wrong people into your goals. Otherwise, you will get distracted on achieving your goals. Ask yourself, when I reach my goals, what car will I drive? Where will I live? What kind of a mansion will I own? What kind of labels will I put on? What restaurant will you go to with your loved ones? What school or colleges will your kids go to? Where will you vacate to on holidays? What could you do with your spare time if it happens now you have time freedom? Start asking yourself such questions. Start designing your life. You are the architect of your life. People hold themselves best on their background or their present bad situations. Forget about the past. Start designing your life. Think about that. Think about the things that you are doing that are holding you back and stopping you from reaching your goals, and stop doing them. You know, when I joined network marketing profession, I wrote everything down that I want to achieve as my goals. I even wrote everything that is holding me back so that I make sure I don't go back there. Then I set the starting point. So think about your starting point in 2019. Be the best boss that will hire even you without any doubt. The boss that will get every respect you deserve at home or at church or at work, everywhere, anytime. Never allow any fear to stop you from having your best 2019, or listen to the people stopping you from building your dreams as if they're going to contribute to your bills. Never, never, never. Just identify knowledge you need to reach your goals. Read the right books about it. Listen to good materials about your goals. Associate with the right people, positive people, people that will respect even your ideas. Pick yourself the right, good role model about your goals. Attend trainings or be teachable. Then start practicing. Don't be like a frog in 2019. You know the story of a frog. If you put in a frog into a vessel filled with water and start heating the water, as the temperatures of the water begins to rise, the frog adjusts its body temperature accordingly. The frog keeps adjusting its body temperature with the increasing temperature of the water. Just when the water is about to reach boiling point, the frog cannot adjust anymore. At this point, the frog decides to jump out. The frog tries to jump, but it is unable to do so because it has lost all its strength in adjusting with the rising water temperatures. Very soon, the frog dies. What killed the frog? Think about it. I know many of us will say the boiling water, but the truth about what killed the frog was its own inability to decide when to jump out. This is how majority of salary earners live their lives. Their salary is not always enough to cater for their needs, but are unable to fulfill many of their dreams. They continue to adjust until they get retired. After retirement, they come to realize there is urgent need to have a very viable business that will keep them out of financial mess. It is getting too late. They try to start their journey to financial freedom, but no more energy to undergo it. They have traded their active years for peanuts called salary. My dear, we all need to adjust with situations, but we need to be sure when we need to adjust and when we need to move on. There are times when we need to face the situation and take appropriate actions. The best time to start a business is when you are young and full of energy. Let us decide when to jump. Let's jump while we still have the strength. Let's jump when water is not at the boiling point. Thank you for your time. See you on the next session.